What's going on, LEGO Maniacs? It's Ty, the LEGO guy here, and welcome to another Old School Wednesday review. Today we're journeying to the Robo Force theme and taking a look at the Robo Raider. That's set 2151. It had 136 pieces, one minifig retailed for $12 US, and it came out all the way back in 1997. Now nowadays this set's going for 61 new or 23 used, so it's actually appreciated quite a bit. There are reasons why, but again, we're going to take a look at the good and bad of this set. But enough talk, let's get right into it. And to start us off, we'll begin by giving you guys a 360 view of the Raider. And it is definitely an interesting little mech. It has a lot of printed pieces on it. There are no stickers on this set whatsoever, which is nice. Something we can't always say about the sets we get nowadays. The first feature that I wanted to kind of talk about was actually this very interesting little walking Technic mechanism. So as you can see, if you're a kid and you want to make this walk, you can do that. Basically, it's just these Technic pieces that connect the legs, and I thought it was kind of cool. It reminds me of the 2000 ATST, so they kind of incorporated that with this. Cool little play feature, especially if you're a kid. The other thing that's interesting about it is the 90s space sets were all about these little modules, and it basically kind of powered their vehicles. At least that's what I found from what I've read. So right here we have a nice little printed piece. It's a 1x2 little plate. It says Robo on it, and it basically powers the mech. So you just stick it back in like so. Getting a little bit closer, it has two arms which you can actually hold things with. So that's actually just remove the minifigure, and you can clamp them in. Reminds me of the Aquazone theme because they use these clamps a lot, and you can kind of hold, yeah, you can hold a minifigure. On the other side, he has this saw. So if he needs to cut through something, maybe cut through the UFO sets or vehicles, these guys are at odds with them, just in case you guys were wondering. And we'll show off some of the printed pieces just a little bit more. Again, it just says Robo. They really want to make it known what affiliation they're part of, and it is the Robo Force. And then on the top here, for the head of the mech, basically, kind of looks like a little face, but what I really liked about it is you can actually remove it, and it's its own little spacecraft. So if the mech's basically, if it gets destroyed, the little minifigure can fly off with this, basically what looks to be almost like a speeder bike. In fact, let's just actually put him on here. This is sort of like a 1990s type speeder. Really like that. And then also it has this awesome looking little computer piece. These are among some of my favorite computer pieces ever produced by LEGO, and I just think that looks awesome. But yeah, that pretty well does the set. Really cool looking little mech. It's not obviously the greatest space set ever produced by LEGO, but it's definitely up there. Do quite like it. Let's now take a look at the minifigure. And here he is. Let's give you guys a 360 view of this space minifigure. I really like the fact that all the 90s minifigures sort of look similar in the sense they all had these, masks like what we see on the screen, along with the air tanks, which may not be the most accurate since it makes them look like they're going underwater, but I still do quite like them. There's no back torso printing, back face printing. However, he has a nice torso print, and you can actually open up this translucent orange mask to reveal the minifigure's face. Let's actually just remove the helmet altogether, just to give you guys a little bit better view of what's going on. He has a headband, which is interesting. And again, I love this helmet. That translucent orange is just so unique. But yeah, that pretty well does the minifigure. Let's now get into the end of the review and get my final thoughts. Well guys, that was my review. Do hope you enjoyed it. Personally, I really like this basically small mech. It is the smallest set to come out of the Robo Force theme, but I really like certain aspects of it. I like the overall look of it too. It really reminds me of Ice Planet 2002. It's just a little bit of a different spin on it with all the orange translucent pieces along with the bit of blue it has. I love the fact that the head can fly off and you can like escape. The computer piece also looks really good. The printed pieces in general look really good on this set. And I think for 12 US it was very fair. It is actually relatively sizable as well. This by far is not the best space set that's ever been made by LEGO, but it's definitely pretty decent. And I think if you can get a good deal on it, definitely pick her up. But yeah, that pretty well does the review, but let me know what your guys' thoughts are on it. If you like it, if you don't, any areas you think they could maybe improve on it. I just really like the Robo Force theme, and I hope that LEGO brings back classic space or like 90s type space. Once again, I think it would do quite well, especially with a lot of the adult collectors. Maybe make a legacy theme. I know one of you guys actually mentioned that in the comments, and I thought it was a really good idea just to, you know, do a one-off set on like some older theme that existed. But again, let me know what you guys think about an idea like that. I think it would do really well, and you could basically cover whatever you wanted as long as it was like, you know, older. But yeah, that pretty well does the review again. But thanks again for watching, guys. And yeah, if you like the video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future old new sets that we do on the channel. We do one of them almost every Wednesday, and I really enjoy doing them. It's awesome to take a look at these older sets, especially if they're from your childhood, and show you guys what they were all about. But that's all I got for you again. But thanks again, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.